Hello and welcome back to Satisfactory Update 8. This is episode 42, and we're going to start off by going ahead and making another copy of the modular setup we're using to make the smart plating. I went ahead and finished that up, got it loaded up and started, and now we're going to go ahead and set up the next one for the versatile framework factory. We need 2,500 of those, as you can see in the upper right hand corner. So we're going to get those started, and even an industrial container will only hold 2,400 of those. So we will have to do some short-term running just to make enough room so that we can burn all of them out. I think we'll need them later, so I intend to just leave these set up. But let's go ahead and get into the episode, and thank you guys for watching. And hopefully the video is still considerably better than previous versions. Again, I apologize for the horrible quality on the video. I didn't realize, and thank you to those who stuck around and watched that horrible mess. So hopefully it's more enjoyable now, but thank you for watching, and let's get into the episode. Come on, Mr. Bean. I need you to move, Mr. Bean. Yeah, you're real funny, dude. And it was steel beams, right? Yep. Okay. I'll just take what we can carry. Because I'm going to need 30,000 of them. So let's see, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 1,600, 3,200, 4,800. Yeah, we're a ways off. But this will keep everything moving, and we can start making our way towards what we're ultimately looking for. Why are we backing up here? Because we're taking 12, 12, and 12, and we're producing 15, 15, and 15. Okay. Well, that's easily solved enough, I suppose. And now we're producing 225 per minute. But that keeps the belt flowing, so nothing's stopping and starting. And now we are working away at our smart plating. And we are working on our versatile framework. The versatile framework is going to go straight into the space elevator. We need 2,500 of those. Which means we need 30,000 steel beams and 2,500 modular frames. So we're going to be working on that a while. That's why I'm not worried about overclocking it. We're going to need 1,000 smart plating for the 500 modular engines, along with 7,500 rubber and 1,000 motors. So we'll need to be setting the motor production up soon as well. And then the adaptive control unit is going to take 1,500 automatic wiring, or automated wiring. 1,000 circuit boards, 200 heavy modular frames, and 200 computers. It's 100, yeah, 100 adaptive control units. So, my main plan for the day was to get this started, and we can keep feeding stuff as we produce it. Alright, what do we need next? Because we were wanting to do, or I was wanting to do a packager. What do I need? I need beams, and I've got everything for a packager. Let's take 3 stacks. And then we need, for an oil extractor, we need concrete beams and motors. Because right now we're burning all of our excess fuel, so we'll need to produce more fuel. Yeah, let's just go ahead and grab a bunch more beams, and we'll make some concrete beams. And I think we're going to have to up our concrete production as well. That's why I was looking at this over here. Because if we set up a miner on that node, which I think is still an impure, so it'll need to be a Mark II miner. Yeah, it's an impure. But we could belt that actually out over here, and then hit this large open flat spot. And then from there, it would be bringing the beams from one of the plants over to that, and I could start making automated concrete beams. And that way I just have at least like a storage container full of them. Alright, 150 ought to tide me over for a few minutes anyway. Alright, so got the stuff for our packager. We got this. No, we need motors for our oil extractor. Have we made 15 rotors? Oh yeah, we got a stack now. Okay. I've got some stators on me. That's concrete. What are you out of? Quick wire. There, problem solved. $40 back, and I'll take full stack. Oh, yeah, I need motors. That's what I was doing. $45 should be enough. Alright, so we've got packager, oil extractor, refinery. Yeah. And then we need fuel generator, which we won't have. So I think what we're going to do, rather than burn off the excess right now, we're just going to let it shut down after it fills up a storage container with packaged fuel. But that way I can keep my jetpack topped off and I don't have to worry about running out of fuel. It won't be convenient to run and grab another couple of cans of fuel, but it's part of the problem of building in grassy fields. I was watching another creator talking about how Satisfactory hacks your mind, and he specifically said the grassy fields is one of the worst places you can start your base. So I knew that going into this video series that it was going to be a harder series because of where I was at. But I also thought that it's what most people will experience when they first play the game. So I thought that would be maybe a little more relatable and kind of highlight some of the problems with building in this area. Versus going with there's 4 options, and the third option I actually really liked, and I'm not going to say there's not a little bit of regret over not going to the third option, because it was considerably easier to build out and automate versus where I am now. And right now the major roadblock I'm running into is so many impure iron nodes, which means I'm going to need a lot more miners, which means it consumes more power, which means I need more power generation, and it all just kind of dominoes like that every time. So it's something to be mindful for. Obviously, you could always relocate. Like right now, I could pull my hub up, move to the other location. I know where it's at on the map. It's, I want to say, like right in here-ish. But I'm here, and I'm going to try to stick it out. Like I said, that does leave oil a good distance away. It's why I was initially wanting to set up trains, but that becomes a really big project really quickly, and I didn't necessarily have the free time to do all the recording necessary to make such a large project. Yeah, and that's a pure node too, which is way overkill for what we wanted. Question is can I reach? No, I can't. Can I reach from here? Looks like it. Hopefully I don't screw myself on concrete. Oh, I didn't pull out my copper sheet. Did I? No, I got a stack. Okay. And then we want... That's not gonna work. So that needs to come out to another refinery. And I'm not gonna have enough concrete. Nope. Okay. So now we need a packager. Probably... well, we just need to give it some space, I guess. We're coming out of this side, so we want to line up. Probably about here-ish. Alright, and then we bring the plastic out of this one. And now I don't have concrete. And that's going to clip anyway. You're going to be making packaged fuel at some point. We can do this one. And now I need to go all the way back and get more concrete. Well, since I actually built to the same spot, I've got an idea. Okay, that ought to do it. You are a royal pain in the ass, but you are pretty. I wonder if those are like supposed to be eye stalks. Because I don't really see eyes. Yeah, you got yourself in quite the pickle, didn't you? You have fun with that, I'm gonna leave you to it. Alright. Now the real question is, are we actually making packaged fuel? No. Now we might be. Oh, it's not just plastic. I've got to make empty canisters first. Crap. Alright, well, can we... Yeah, we got concrete. We can go out a little bit further. Which means that goes away, that goes away, That goes away. That goes away. That goes away. And we need production, a constructor. That was a mistake. We need a splitter first. Then a constructor. Empty container. And now we take our plastic and run it directly in our way. Alright, that will bin our excess plastic. Yeah, it wasn't quite straight. Oh, I don't like that at all. There we go. That looks better. Alright, you know you're making packaged fuel. And you're asking for 60 a minute, and there's no way in hell you're getting that, so... We're producing 10 heavy oil per minute. And you're producing 20 plastic per minute, and you're using 30 per minute. I'm gonna go ahead and jumpstart production just a little bit. So if we're short on plastic, we actually need to be burning more than we're producing. All right, and now we need storage. And there we go. Now we make packaged fuel. But we're actually artificially shorting our container set How many containers are we using? We're using 40 per minute. And we are producing 30, no. We're producing 60 per minute. So we can actually underclock that to 40. And then we're pulling 20 plastic per minute, which is what we're producing. So that should all be balanced. And then the crude we're producing is 10 per minute, and we're turning that into 7.5 fuel per minute. Oh yeah, we're gonna be really slow on fuel. Oh well. Alright, and I'm gonna go ahead and leave this episode here. We finally got our packaged fuel production up, and we can significantly increase our mobility now. We'll be able to get to a lot of things that we couldn't before. And I hope that you will join me when we go find those things in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.